welcome back to the G2 channel. Today we're going to show you how to bend this tube. If you would, just follow along and we'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back to the G2 channel. I just want to take a minute talk about this tube that I had come in for a customer. It's for a 64 Corvette. What we have here, the piece that's roughly 47 inches long, and we're going to mark center, which would be 23 and a half. This particular car, frame rails 24 inches from center to center. So what we're trying to do here is get our bends laid out in order to get the centers on the frame rails right for this to bolt up to. So what I've already done, I've marked center. We've got our die, which is going to be a 3-inch center line radius. It's a 1-inch die. What I do is, since I have my mark and I know that it needs to be 24 inches center to center, the takeout for that die on a 90-degree bend is 3 inches. So what I do is I take 6 inches, because you got 3 inches takeout on each end. So that would be 18 inches. So I'll come up right here on my center line. I'll go ahead and make a mark 9 inches on each side of my center line that I have laid out. Alright, and then at that point, this is going to be you can either start your bends here, or you can go ahead and lay out the math, which in the other video that we have we'll end up explaining everything as far as your tangents and all your spring backs and whatnot that's associated with this tube bending. What I'm going to do, since it's just two simple 90s is all it is, I just use this simple formula that we all learned in high school. It's 2 pi r. R represents our center line radius of 3 inches, and we get 18.84, which will be the circumference of that circle. We will then, to get our degrees per inch, divide that figure by 360, and we get 0.052 inches per degree, and we're bending to 90, so all you have to do is times that by 90, and we have 4.71 inches in the bend of a 90. And that's a very important part, because when you go through here, you can lay out, like I'd mentioned earlier, wherever you want to start your bends. We know what we need as far as the straight run before we start the bend going up to the frame rails. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll just take that 4.71 based off of the end of the bend. So that'll be just a slightly less than 4 3/4. We'll go ahead and make a mark. And that right there will be where the end of your bends are. I'll do the same thing on the other end. It's nearly 4 3/4. So that's what we have. And from this point, what I'll do is I'll just go over here to my bender. I've already got a piece ready. I already know what the spring back is on this particular piece of carbon steel, and we'll go over here and make these bends. Just a quick little recap of what we just went over. As you can see, I went over to the bender, set everything up, got everything bent the way it needed to be. And if you do everything right, this is what you should have. As we said, it was going to be 24 inches center to center. And let's see if I'm right. Oh, yep, 24 inches. It's on the money. So yeah, it's all good. So this will be ready to go shortly. Go to the customer. But this is just all part of what G2 is about. You have to learn it to do this type of work, because here at G2, we build a lot of nice rides, and we're going to keep going with it. And if you want, comment on what you want to see next. We're open to anything. And just be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon.